We're here in Central Oregon, hiking on Crescent Mountain Trail, ascending 2,400 feet, 10 miles out and back, enjoying this beautiful growth forest. Today is July 16, 2022. We started bright and early at 6:30 a.m. so that we can get through the hot part of this trail, the exposed mountainside, well before the peak high of the day. It's supposed to be high 70s, low 80s today, so I didn't want to be doing the exposed mountainside at the prime of the day, so I came early. It's a wise precaution you should take. Temperature and hydration management is always the hardest part of wilderness adventuring. A couple sugar-free Powerades in my pockets, my jacket. So this hike starts out in the forest, as you can see. The first part goes down actually a little bit for the first mile over a creek, but then the steady incline starts. We're doing that now, 2,400 foot. So we're just climbing up the forest. The forest is pretty, keeping it real. It's a pretty basic forest for the area. No real points of interest beyond the classic old growth Willamette National Forest section. For me, the draw of this hike is getting out of the forest, getting above tree line. We should see a beautiful hillside, mountainside. Hills are alive with the sound of music type feel, with beautiful wildflowers and expansive mountain views. I think that's the payoff of this hike. That's the draw. I've never done this before, so I researched it on all trails, but I'm figuring out as I go. What I'm looking forward to is getting out of this forest section and having the views open up a bit. As I said, that is the point of this hike. Not to say the forest isn't pretty in its own right, but if you do as much wilderness adventuring as I do, you've seen forests like this 1,000+ times. So you're looking for the points of interest, the extraordinary views, etc. So I have no doubt this will be a fruitful trail once we get above tree line, not fruit line. But for now, we're just drudging up the forest. We're going up. The incline of this section, not as bad as the section we just did. We just did a long, straight up mountain goat style section for quite a while, pretty sustained. It was a pretty exhausting section. Now we're getting our reprieve. Still going up, but at a more sustainable incline percentage. This is 2,400 foot elevation gain. My scale, 0 to 1,000's easy, 1,000 to 2,000's moderate, 2,000 to 3,000's hard, 3,000 plus is very hard. I did Black Butte, 3,400 foot elevation gain from the lower trailhead, the old historic, last month. That was 3,400 feet. So this is about the same length as Black Butte, but 1,000 less feet elevation gain. So it's 2,400 feet instead of 3,400 feet. So that's not bad. Should definitely feel this hike, even with the 2,400 feet. Be sore on the drive home and tonight and tomorrow, maybe even Monday. But to me, that's always a pleasant sore. I don't mind the feeling of climbing a mountain and then being sore for a couple days. I don't think there's a better sore on the planet, frankly, because you know you've stretched your body and worked your muscles. It's a good feeling. We've almost done it. We've almost climbed out of the never-endingly long ascending forest section. I can see hints of us breaking above tree line. We're gonna hike all the way up to the lookout, to the peak of Crescent Mountain. So I assume the views will only get better as we ascend, but the draw for this hike is not the section I'm on, ascending through the forest. It's breaking through to the hillside, mountainside. The flowers in the mountain views. So I can sense getting up there soon. Should be great. After this never-ending climb. Even just the fact that this is exposed to our left is a good sign as we're climbing above tree line. We were in the base of the forest earlier, looking straight up at all these incredible trees, old growth, mossy trees. So to be coming to the point where we're actually starting to get above them is a good feeling after a never-ending climb. There's a bird straight ahead. Sorry, bird. Hopefully it's not just teasing us, but I really do think we're getting close to the meadow. Getting our first doses of trees, or of flowers, not trees. Some purples. Pretty. I think this is just the appetizer though. I'm expecting a hillside covered with beautiful flowers. Today's July 16th. Don't know if it's too late as far as the bloom, but we'll see. I've read that end of June, beginning of July might be the peak for the wildflowers as far as maximum bloom, but the problem is at that time of year the snow hasn't completely melted. Can't really get up here. We're within about a week of 10 days of when this is even accessible as far as the snow melt. So I don't know if we can come up here at maximum flower bloom. Look at these incredible views. This is absolutely spectacular. Loving all these flowers too. Look at the purples and the oranges. This is truly incredible.